Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unlock a superpower that's literally hiding right in plain sight. I promise you, by the time we wrap up, you're going to know absolutely everything a complete beginner needs to independently search Benton County, Arkansas property records online. And the best part? It's entirely for free.
So think about it for a second. Who actually owns that abandoned, kind of overgrown property down the street? Or maybe you're eyeing a house to buy, but you're wondering, are there hidden delinquent tax liens attached to it? Uncovering this kind of stuff used to mean burning a whole afternoon digging through dusty ledgers down at the local courthouse. But not anymore. In today's digital age, the answers are just a few clicks away, and it is a seriously powerful educational experience once you get the hang of it. All right, here's our game plan for today. We're going to cover 1. Why property records matter, 2. Essential tools and sources, 3. A step-by-step search guide, 4. Interpreting your results, 5. Common challenges and pitfalls, and 6. Some final tips and disclaimers.
Let's dive right into Section 1, Why Property Records Matter.
Now, this information isn't just trivia. It's incredibly practical. Imagine you're a potential home buyer. You can use these records to verify exactly who owns a home before making an offer, or honestly dodge a massive surprise by discovering delinquent tax liabilities before you ever sign on the dotted line. For the real estate investors out there, you can gauge potential equity by checking the date of the last transfer, basically seeing how long a distressed property has been held. Or hey, maybe you're just a curious local trying to settle a boundary dispute with a neighbor, or you want to pull recent sales data to run a comparative market analysis. The applications here are practically endless. Okay, moving on to Section 2, Essential Tools and Sources. So, Benton County operates on a decentralized structure. That means there isn't just one magic website that has everything. Depending on what you actually need, you've got to hit the right digital portal. The assessor, Roger Grieve, handles ownership rolls and valuations over at arcountydata.com. If you want tax bills, you're going to go to Collector Gloria Peterson's portal. Need legal deeds or mortgages? That's Circuit Clerk Brenda DeShield's website. And for the visual maps and boundaries, you head straight to the GIS department. Honestly, just knowing this administrative framework is half the battle right there.
Now, you might be wondering, is all of this really free? Yes, absolutely. For the average citizen or someone just trying to learn the ropes, the free public access provided by these county networks is way more than enough. You really only need a premium subscription if you're a real estate agent or a lender doing heavy multi-county data exports across the whole state of Arkansas. So for our purposes today, you can definitely keep your wallet in your pocket.
All right, Section 3, Step-by-Step Search Guide. Let's get into the how-to.
Here is your exact game plan. First up, gather your data. Have the property address, the owner's name, or the parcel number ready to go. Second, access the portal. You'll just type arcountydata.com into your browser and make sure you actually select Benton County from the drop-down list. Third, input your search terms right into those basic search fields. And finally, when your results pop up, you just click the parcel number on the left side to open up what's called the card view, and from there you can analyze the comprehensive property profile.
Now, to make sure you get accurate results on the very first try, you kind of have to think like the database. Double-check the exact spelling of surnames. When you're typing in an address, make sure you abbreviate road type designations. So use AVE for avenue or CIR for circle. Also, be super mindful of directional indicators. Some areas put NW right after the street name, and that can trip you up. But listen, here is the absolute ultimate pro tip. If you have it, use the unique 10-digit parcel number. Searching by that specific tax ID totally eliminates any confusion from similar sounding street names and gives you the absolute highest precision result instantly.
Moving to Section 4, Interpreting Your Search Results.
Okay, so the most common area where people get totally confused is in the tax assessment section. You're going to see two different terms, appraised value and assessed value. The appraised value is what the county assessor believes the property is worth on the open fair market. And fun fact, Arkansas law requires a countywide reappraisal every 3 to 5 years just to keep things fair. But here's the kicker. You aren't taxed on that full amount. You're taxed on the assessed value, which is only a specific percentage of that appraised value. And what exactly is that magic percentage? It's exactly 20%. Yep, in Arkansas, your assessed value is always 20% of the appraised value. That smaller number is what your local tax rates are actually multiplied against to fund things like schools, roads, and emergency services. Beyond just the valuation, that property card we talked about, it is an absolute goldmine. You'll often find a photo of the property and even a detailed structural sketch showing the footprint. It breaks down features like square footage, the number of bathrooms, and garage spaces. Crucially for buyers, it shows the tax payment history and any delinquent taxes owed. And remember, those can lead to liens or even a tax auction if they're left unpaid, so that's a big deal. You're also going to see the date of the last property transfer, plus really handy links that jump straight to the GIS mapping system so you can check out visual boundaries and flood zone proximity.
Section 5. Common challenges and pitfalls. Because it's not always totally smooth sailing. You really have to beware of what I call the cross-jurisdictional trap. If you just go and Google Benton County property search, you are rolling the dice, my friends. There are multiple Benton counties in the U.S. You might end up on BentonCountyCollector.com only to realize the area code is 660 and you're suddenly looking at property records for Warsaw, Missouri. Or worse, you see a 16-digit parcel number and realize you've accidentally wandered all the way to Washington State. Always, always ensure you're looking for Arkansas's unique 10-digit tax parcel IDs on arcountydata.com. Another major pitfall relates to legal deeds. While the assessor site tells you the value and the basic owner name, it's the circuit clerk who holds the actual legal proof of ownership, the deed itself. Online, you can search their index all the way back to 1933 for free. But if you actually want to view or download the document images, it's going to cost you. Now, that said, if you're willing to do a little legwork, you can walk right into the physical courthouse and use their public access terminals to view full historical land records and deeds entirely at no cost.
Finally, Section 6, Final Tips and Disclaimers. Let's wrap this up safely. If your online searching ever comes up short, you do have actionable alternatives. You can file a formal public records request under the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act. If you're looking for something really specific, like say septic permits, you'll actually need to contact the county health department for that. Don't forget about those free public terminals we just mentioned. They're located at 215 East Central Avenue, Suite 6 in Bentonville. And hey, if you ever just get completely confused by complex assessment terminologies, just pick up the phone and call the assessor's office directly at 479-271-1037. They are literally there to help the public.
Now, before we officially sign off, I need to emphasize a very firm legal disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer is accurate to the best of our knowledge, but it is a comprehensive guide, not legal advice. While these online databases are highly accurate, they're ultimately considered informational. You absolutely must do your own due diligence. Always verify critical information with the official physical records at the county courthouse or consult with a real estate professional or an attorney before making any property-related financial or legal decisions.
And there you have it. You now know exactly how to navigate the decentralized web of Benton County's property records, dodge those sneaky cross-jurisdictional traps, and interpret the data like a seasoned investor. So I'm going to leave you with this. Armed with these completely free tools and your brand new skills, what hidden history, boundary lines, or valuable secrets will you uncover in your neighborhood's property records today? The digital doors of the natural state are wide open for you. Happy researching.